So being an RA, one of the many things that I've learned is that people will show up to almost anything if there's food. And if you're anything like me, you have a major sweet tooth and you come and you look for the dessert right away. But what if that role ended up getting reversed and you or a friend or even a family member had like a party or a gathering and relied on you to make something and you have no idea how to make anything of that nature? I personally never baked that much, but one of the few things that I learned how to make in high school was loaded brownies, and today I'm going to give you 10 super simple steps on how to make that. It's not working. So first you want to gather your ingredients. You'll need a pan, you'll need pre-made cookie dough, I always think that's easier, a pack of Oreos, a box of brownie mix, vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. And then you'll also need something to grease the pan with. Your second step, you would want to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Step number 3, you want to obviously wash your hands. Step number 4, you want to lightly grease the pan, the metal or aluminum, whichever one you choose. Step number 5, you want to spread the cookie dough as evenly as possible across the bottom of the pan, like this. Step number 6, you want to do the same thing with the Oreos as evenly as possible. I put about 32 Oreos, but it might vary depending on what size pan you use. Some of them I had to break in half and put along the top like that because they wouldn't all fit. Oh my god. Step number 7, you want to mix the brownie batter according to the box instructions, which is where the vegetable oil and the eggs come into play. And then once you do that, you want to spread it on top of the Oreos and the cookie dough. I use one of those spatulas to spread it evenly because it won't pour out all evenly. If you're feeling a little extra, some people they crush up Oreos or add extra chocolate chips, sprinkles, M&Ms in the top of the brownie batter just to give it a little something extra. For step number 8, you want to put it in the oven for about 50 minutes, give or take, depending on the size of the pan you use. If you use something smaller, you might have to put it in for an extra few minutes. But if that does happen, if you use a smaller pan, you could put a toothpick in the middle, and if it comes out clean, then you know it's done. Step number 9, you want to let it cool for about 15 to 20 minutes, but after that, you want to cut it into squares for your last step. Sometimes if you let it cool for a while, I always heat it up and eat it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. I just think it's better that way. And it's as easy as that. Now you know a super delicious treat that you can make for any gathering, birthday, celebration, whatever you might need. Thank you.